Good day and welcome to another edition of Outsider Genie, where we will be looking at the race meeting from Fairview today on the turf track, the 16th of April, where we have 9 races on the card. For those people who are listening to this video preview for the first time, just quickly, what Outsider Genie do is we do form analysis, and through our form analysis, we then suggest outsiders that you can use and add to your own play, whatever your play is, PAs, pick sixes, quartets, trifectas, so that if those outsiders do arrive, you do get the benefit of the bigger payout. Then if you want to subscribe to receive this video every day, just click on the subscribe now button and ring the bell. You can also find us on social media. There are our handles and also our contact details. Then me, Dr. Genie, is ready to help you with your punting problems. I will tell you just now about Dr. Genie. Then if you want to subscribe to receive our daily form analysis, we have some special offers for you. If you sign up now, you can get selections from now till the end of April, only 200 Rand. And then normal package per month is 500. Sign up now and get selections from now till end of May, 500 Rand. So you save a little bit there. Or you can take the 6-month package from now till end of September, 1,000 Rand, a substantial saving there. If you subscribe, you get also our now new future box exactas. They are doing well. Daily order comes, sometimes at nice prices. Race by race selections, we give you the outright winner. Now, our outright winner is the horse that we think can win the race, and sometimes at good prices. We don't always pick the winner. We also pick outsiders to win the race, and then you can include that into your play. And then we give you 2 possible outsider selections in no particular order, which you can include into your play. Then value bets that you can play, normally 6-1 and better. The other day we had a value bet. It ran a close second, a very close second, paid 10 Rand a place. Then we give you the best bet of the day. I don't give you a 9-10 or 8-10. That you can find yourself. I try and give you some value. Sometimes our best bet is as high as 6-1, and they do arrive at that price. We give you suggested trifectas and quartets. Earlier in the week, I'd give you a quartet for 24 Rand box that paid 11,000. And then we give you affordable PAs and pick sixes, which you can play as is or add your own selections. I see yesterday at Gravel, the pick six paid 1,000, the PA paid 1,700 Rand. And we unfortunately just went out in the second last leg. And then also the pick six, normally between 96 to 150 Rand, pick six. And sometimes we do catch them paying quite a nice dividend for a small layout. If you subscribe to our selections, this is the way you'll receive it. You'll receive a 1-page PDF with the outcomes, the selections. We even provide you with the race time, so you can make sure you get your bets on time and your daily value bet, your best bets, your pick six and PAs. Now, just quickly more on Dr. Genie. Dr. Genie was started because of the fact that some people contacted me on a direct message asking me if I can't perhaps persist. They are battling with their punting. They don't know, they're not sure where to go. So what I'm saying is you're battling with your punting, then see the doctor. Dr. Genie is there to help you. Book your session now. Are you one of the many punters out there who are tired of losing, tired of constantly picking the wrong horses, tired of not being able to find outsiders to catch to get the payments? If your answer is yes to the above, then you need Dr. Genie. If you are sick, you see your doctor. If you want legal advice, you see your lawyer. If you are losing on punting horses, you see Dr. Genie. Recently, Outsider Genie had a lot of requests from punters batting to win to give them advice on how to improve their punting. Therefore, Outsider Genie is starting these unique sessions where I will spend 50 minutes with you on a personal level via Zoom call. In this session, you can discuss whatever you want, and I will advise you to the best of my ability. Here are a few thoughts on what can be discussed. Your betting strategy, how to punt to win, how to use computer form, formulating your bets, how to find outsiders, learn more about handicapping, Any other questions you might have? I will spend 50 minutes with you, and you can see that you can use that time to discuss any racing matters and or ask questions. I truly believe that such an appointment will benefit you greatly in your punting. I will also record this meeting, and you will receive them recording, all of you, to rewatch should you want to listen again to some of the matters discussed. The cost for this 50 minutes is only 250 Rand paid in advance. And then as a bonus, I will give you the following. You will receive 30 days free daily form analysis from Outsider Genie, a value of 500 Rand. Document punt to win price list. I can't put the price on that document, but that document, people has come back to me who's read and said they've learned so much just from reading that document, and it surely benefits them. Video how to read computer form, video how to use computer form to find outsiders, 100 Rand. Total value 950, you pay 250. On April 12th, Dr. Genie saw his first patient. Later that day, the client reported back the following. I booked a session of Dr. Genie today, and I'm already in the profit for 100 Rand outlay. I picked up 700 Rand. He gave me a lot of insight on how to play for consistent profits. This session was an eye-opener for me. I urge you all to book a session of Dr. Genie. I have been in racing for a long time, and no tipster come close to Dr. Genie. Thanks, Otto. If you want to make a booking, direct message me on 083 585 5133. Okay, now we can move to the racing for the day, and let's have a look here. We're going to kick off the first two races are juvenile races, so there's no selections from my side. As you know, it's difficult to assess 2-year-olds, lots of first timers, lack of form. But for those people who are interested, starting on the turf track Fairview today, 1,000-meter juvenile plate. Here's the betting. Number 1, All Things Nice, 9-20. La Donna Mia, 11-2. Silent Observer, 8-1. 12-1. Catch the Cat, 14-1. Dicho, Filipina, 14-1. Grace Lighting, 16-1. And 53-1 along with the rest. Then race 2, number 11, Pot Sox, 18-10. A-grade Marmalade, 5-2. How you mean? My co-host name, A-grade Marmalade. Zach Packer Session, 4-1. Razor Red, 8-1. Arctic Advance, 12-1. 14-1. Bonus Star, cashing in, 16-1. 53-1 and longer again. I'm just now, sorry for laughing to the owners, but I'm just now getting in my mind this commentary, and here comes A-grade Marmalade. A-grade Marmalade. Put the A-grade Marmalade on your bread. Sorry, guys. I just have a little bit of fun with that name today. So here's race 3, which is a maiden plate over 1,200 meters. Secret Lizard, 16-10. Africa Rock, 5-2. 4-1 Alcazim. 7-1 winning it. Just Period, 16-1. Pure Quality, 16-1. 20-1. And better the rest. So let's have a look at the form where my selection is the Cape Visitor Secret Lizard. I saw Andre Nel bringing 5 horses. Grant van die Kerk riding. You must never underestimate this combination. Grant van die Kerk having, I think, 3 or 4 winners during the week. A Kenilworth for Andre Nel. So this horse, this unfortunately, it's not a very strong field, maiden field. And this horse finishing 2.75 behind Rostropovich, which I think has won again after this, surely. And also, going close in his first race behind Shortcut. I think this horse might just have enough ability to win this race. Secret Lizard, although coming from a small race, but I'm sure Andre Nel will have this horse on the boil, ready to win this race. He won't travel this horse from Cape Town if he doesn't have a winning chance. The cost for that is just too much. And then for outsider selections, I'm going for numbers 1 and 2, both Zichman and both the one is from Goosen and the one from the Cox tables. And number 1 is Winging It. Was placed in KwaZulu-Natal. Has run some decent races here behind Sir Paul Walls of Durbanriek. Then went a little bit off and then came back after a race, ran a nice race behind Afriel, and now running on Fairview in the PE from draw 10. But that's not a problem as this race is down the straight. Also, Al Kazim has had 2 runs, one under turf and one under poly, and both of them are not too bad. And I think in this field can also run a huge race. All I know is that this is quite a nice breeding Captain L by this Garibaldi Varme. So Al Kazim also in over chance, and also number 3, Jaspero has run a few places. Lyle Hewison on board, and that always give you 1 or 2 extra things. Just want to mention here, the first time on Africa's Rock, Kirari by Africa's Touch. I don't know what ability is this horse, but just watch the betting on this one. Then move on to race 4, the first leg of the pick 6. The Pinnacle Stakes for fillies and mares over 1200 meters, Class B, average measured rating 90 to 20. Now here we have World Raider 17 to 20, Joyful Noise 92, 7 to 1, Mendocino 7 to 1, Carokia 15 to 2, La Bella Mia 12 to 1, Gideon Ann 12 to 1, 20 to 1, and longer, scratch number 10, Mazani. Now, guys, I can assure you, a lot of people is going to bank a number 1 row World Raider, taking the 73 to 20. Now, I want to say categorically, I am not in that field. This horse has disappointed at times, the most unexpected times. Last year in February, behind Elusive Heart, couldn't find a place over this distance. Last time out behind Roll in the Hay, it says here not striding out, okay? Not striding out. So this horse has got a problem. Therefore, you cannot bank this horse or go big on him, because he can win the race on ability, but he has got a problem. So my selection here is number 2, Carioca, because Carioca finished 4 lengths in front of this horse last time out, although carrying 2.5 kilogram less. But I've seen Carioca in his last 2 wins. He really surprised me. The one was on a poly and the one was on a turf. Especially this one behind Gin Fist. He was slow and he was sitting at the back, and he just moved up easily, going behind past Gin Fist, which at that day was also like, I think, a 7 to 10, 8 to 10 shot. And this jockey Carty has got a nice relationship, 2 runs, 1 win and a third. And yeah, I think if there's one horse that can beat this number 1 World Raider, is this number 2 Carioca. Definitely you need to include this into your play. And here we have Joyful Noise. I think has also run some huge races. Also finished in front of World Raider, but behind Karaoke. Let me just make sure of my facts. Now he was actually in front of Karaoke. Joyful Noise, he was 4th. But now carrying a lot more, putting a lot more weight. But sorry, yeah, I am sorry. I am. I just want to make sure here. Yeah, what I'm talking was, this was 3rd behind Roll in the Hay, and Joyful Noise was 8 behind Roll in the Hay. And then the Rolls was reversed in the next race, but now she's carrying a lot of more weight. So therefore, my selection number 2. But here at the bottom, a little bit down, is another horse called, sorry, it's not there. Number 3, La Bella Mia. Now, La Bella Mia is also a horse with great ability. Also really ran a bad race behind Pleased to Meet You. But on her day, she can win a race like this. So do include Lyle Hewison for Gavin Smith. I've got the biggest respect for Lyle Hewison. And I don't know what went wrong last time. That run was just too bad to be true. And I'm thinking that La Bella Mia has got the ability to surprise in this race. Well, probably not, but in my pick 6, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not going to bank on number 1. If he wins, good luck, and then it's fine. If he gets beaten, I want to have those horses in the race that's going to beat him. Then we move on to race number 5. which is the Fairview Flying 5, non-black type, Class A, average made at 93. And here the betting is as follows. Although they're betting 70 to 10 Stranger Danger, Racine 3 to 1, 72, What a Winter, Broadside 7 to 2, 8 to 1, Sullenberger, Big Bay 12 to 1. Although they're betting the 70 to 10 Stranger Danger, which I think does have a very good chance to win this race, but this is not a foregone conclusion. I can make a case for each and every horse in this race. So although I am siding with number 7 to win, but I do feel that there are horses that can beat him. In particular, number 2, Sullenberger. Sullenberger has run some huge races here in PE and certainly has got the ability to beat a Stranger Danger, as is number 3, What a Winner, who beat a horse called La Bella Mia, who was running in a previous race, ran a close second to Viking Moon. Louis Makot's was definitely a jockey who's in form. His horse ran close to Viking Moon last time. So What a Winner definitely can be a surprise package. And then number 3, Racine also won 5 races in a row last year in 2019, early 2020, and is battling to get back to form. But the day she strike form, here she ran a nice race behind Rolling the Hay, which you will see in the previous race whether that form is franked or not. Also, I'm not sure what happened last time behind Pleased to Meet You. It seems like a lot of those horses in that race behind Pleased to Meet You didn't run up to form. But what I suggest in this race, just chuck in the field 6 horses. If Stranger Danger gets beaten, you're still in with in the pick 6. Then race 6, the Eastgate Cope listed 2,000 meters. Here the betting is as follows. Number 1, Colorado Springs, 9 to 10, Black Silver, 33 to 10, French Declaration, 9 to 2, Musical Glitch, 8 to 1, Engada, 11 to 1, 16 to 1, Swazi Queen, and 30 to 1, and Better the Rest. You know, when handicappers works in accessing the horses merit rating, they talk of a line horse that they work on. Now, in my case, my line horse in this field is Musical Glitch. So, first of all, I work with Musical Glitch against the Raiders from the Cape Town, and I had to decide whether I feel Musical Glitch are better than any of them from Cape Town, and my answer is yes. Okay, so that now in my mind as not disqualified, but I'm sure that of the Cape Town Raiders, Musical Glitch is the best horse. But then last time when Musical Glitch ran against Colorado Springs, Musical Glitch was my best bet of the day, because at that day, Musical Glitch ran on a 54 and Colorado Springs a 60. And I said that 6 kilograms is going to make a huge difference. And it surely did. Colorado Springs went to the front and was run down by Musical Blitz. But now, and was beaten half a length, the half a length in Colorado Springs. But now Musical Blitz is carrying 6 kilograms more, which will, I believe, will enhance Colorado Springs' chances. So therefore, my first selection is number 1, Colorado Springs. But saying that, number 2, Musical Glitch, is the first time it's going over 2,000 meters. And I've just got the idea that number 2, Musical Glitch, will actually appreciate the 2,000 meters. So although carrying 6 kilograms more, the fact that it's now over 2,000 meters might actually also suit Musical Glitch. So for me in this race, 1 and 2 is the horses to beat. That is a definite. There are the horses from the Cape, number 3, 4, and 5. All of them has got chances, but I would think maybe more chances for a quartet and trifecta selection. I'm finding it hard to see any of the other horses from PE featuring in the places. They were comprehensively beaten, and maybe you want to chuck in number 7, Swazi Queen, but I think that there are other horses that has got stronger form She hasn't gone 2,000, which might be in her favor because she's out of a mare, Barberton Daisy, which I think a half sister or something is running here with Gavin Smith and has clocked up a number of wins. So if you want to, you can add it into your pick six with Lyle Hewitson on board, just in case. But I'm sticking with numbers 1 and 2 in this race. Then we get to number 7, Glenhead Trophy, listed over 2,800 meters. Now, again, yeah, there are a number of horses from the Cape Town, and let's have a look here at the bottom, number 8. Warrior Bling. Oh, sorry, we need to go and have a look at the betting. So here's the betting. Yeah, I just wanted to say, yeah, Colorado King is 9-10. And then I saw Musical Blitz 8-1. I found it hard to believe that her chances is only 8-1, because I think, in my mind, she might be better than Black Silver and French Declaration. So, yeah, I just found that strange. Then the Warrior Bling 15-10, Silver Sky 28-10, Troop the Color 6-1, Dharma 7-1, Miss Orange 10-1, Ranquist 12-1, 16-1, and Better Africa's Gold and Better the Rest. In this race, I went for number 8, Warrior Bling, nicely bred, and has won over 2.5, going away, only carrying 52 kilogram. And for me, that was the deal breaker. This horse only carrying 52 kilograms. Now, my other selections was numbers 1, 2, and 3. Dharma was carrying 60. Now, Dharma is also a horse that has won over longer distances in the Cape, but at huge prizes. Here you can see he won a race at 40-1 over 2,500, beating Chrome Yellow. So certainly a horse that likes to stay, has got Lyle on board for Gavin Smith, and I'm sure he can make his presence felt. Miss Orange did beat a Diab last time out, and also a mare that stays well, need to be included in all of your play. Number 3, Silver Sky, also still a Silvano, and can also favor this distance, has never went, okay, last time out ran second over 3,200 meters, showing it does like the distance. And also here's number 6, Troop the Color. Troop the Color has also run against some decent races over long distances, and sometimes ran fair races even though he was out on the weights. So certainly Troop the Color, also a horse that you need to include in all of your play. So we move on to the next race, which is race number 8, which is the 2,000 meter Derby plate. Let's have a look at the betting. Red Lark 17-10, Heartbreak Hotel 2-1, Jager Moon 3-1, 8-1, Find Me Unafraid, Magnum Fire 12-1, and Better the Rest. So in this race, there's only for me 4 contenders, and I'm going with number 1, Jager Moon, who did surprise me last time, beating Raiders from the Cape, and I'm sure she can do it again. Horses right, Red Lark, Find Me Unafraid, might be a good inclusion for your quartet and trifectas, and also a horse that has run well over 2,000 before coming third, so also inclusion. And then here, Princess of Fire has won 2 races over 2,000 meters, but a filly, but getting a little bit off in the weight. Here's Heartbreak Hotel, also a combination, Richard Free, Justin Snape always needs to be included. In my pick 6, I've went for included numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. And even for my quartet and trifecta selections, that is the 4 horses that I recommend. And I think that is the horses that will be involved. The other horses, I think, really optimistic. If you look at the merit ratings and where they've run, I really can't see them, troubling those 4 horses. Although Magnum Fire is still a maiden 7 races, coming from Cape Town, but really I can't see him winning this race. And Run Follows Run, way down in the merit ratings, out on the weight, as is number 8, Sour Spirit. So let's have a look at the last race. Now here again, the betting as follows. Winter Cloud 3-1, 9-2 Sailing Lizard, 9-2 Duke of Cards, Attorney General 5-1, Gold Rock 6-1, Norfolk Palm 6-1, Secret Dream 16-1. I couldn't believe that price when I saw that, and then 16-1 and betted the rest. So here in this race, my number one selection is Secret Dream. Secret Dream has won and run against some decent opposition in the past. Let me just quickly have a look here while I'm at it. I should have done this earlier. I wanted to, and then it slipped my mind. Secret Dream, come on. All right, Fairview. Just look a little bit at on Fairview's form. Secret Dream. And just go back a little bit here. Okay, yes, he was lost. Okay, but look at his winners here. Rock of Africa, Dark Tide, Ice Lord, Golden Peasant. Golden Peasant ran a very good race here the other day. Storm Commander. There's some other, there you go. You see, but I want to get back to here. So I'm behind GENIE Princess. And then these are, yes, she beat Aurelia Cotta, which was a good horse. But where I want to get to, I think she won a maiden by 10 lengths or something like that. Here we go. Secret Dream won a maiden by 7.5 lengths. And the winners behind the crime scene, Emerald Crest, One a Wonder, Flower of Scotland, Wiley Kim, Meerkat, who is also running in PE now. So that's what I just wanted to say, that I think this horse has got ability. Ran against some really, we can look here, 95, 101. A merit rating coming down from a 95 to a 78, carrying only 54.5. It's coming off a few nice race. I'm sure she's been with Sharon Cotson for a nice time. And I'm thinking number 7, Secret Dream. Here you have Running Brave, 6 lengths behind Running Great, GENIE Princess. You put these horses in this field, they'll win by 20. So I'm thinking 8 Secret Dream, 16-1, certainly a huge price. And then my outsider selections, number 9, Attorney General, has won 2 races in a row. Got Grant van Kyk on board, drawn 4, and I'm sure it's going to be a factor here. Did one beating Golden Rock last time, and Golden Rock has run second again behind behind Moon Game. And I'm thinking on from this weights that are running 53.5, 54, and 54.5, certainly going to be a contender. And then even here, number 11, All the Sevens, only carrying 50 kilogram, and has also run some decent races lately. Definitely a contender. But there are other horses in chances. Here at the top, Norfolk Pine, but they're carrying 60 kilogram, 59.5. Philos also in with chance. Sailing Lizard, 1 free in a row. Duke of Cards, battling to win his next race, but always runs a very good race. Winter Court winning 3 in a row. Beethoven, all with a chance. Russian Prince, I think the distance is too far. So here in the last race, my suggestion would be there's 11 horses in your pick 6, just put the field. So that brings us to the end of this preview. I hope I could point you in the right direction for a few winners. And as I always say, break a leg.